Who remembers the BJ and Bill show all those years ago on WOLZ? Well, many have said they missed the show, and guess what? They're back. Welcome to the BJ and Bill podcast.
Welcome to BJ and Bill, the podcast, a part of the Podcast Playground Network. Please give us that 5-star review. Subscribe on your preferred podcast platform. Follow us on Facebook, BJ and Bill, the podcast. And you can always email us, BJ and Bill, the podcast at gmail.com. So we welcome you to episode 204, where we've never taken 1 week off in our entire life. And I just want to let people know that we have been here for the past 204 weeks, nonstop, every week, every Wednesday. You can count on BJ and Bill to be here to entertain you all.
Almost 4 full years. Unreal. We were just talking before the recording started about apparently the boss, your son, has offered to let us take a week off if we wanted for summer vacation or something like that. And we're like, yeah, but it's a show. It's just, come on.
Now you make me feel like I'm really going to take my microphone and my computer gear and we're doing a show on the road, baby. I want to make it exciting. I want people to know that I'm doing nothing but spending money. Isn't that what
I'm glad you're going on vacation.
About?
Right. I am glad you're going on vacation. It's pretty crazy out there in the world nowadays. And, not everybody can afford a vacation anymore. So good to know you can.
Well, you know what? It's either go on vacation or let the kids have it as an inheritance.
Yeah, no. Screw that. No. I'm not that we don't love your kids. We do. But no, you enjoy it. It's your money. You enjoy it. They'll be fine. Well, we already know your son is killing it, so that's fine. Yeah.
They're already almost trying to put me in bankruptcy though. So.
Oh, really?
Like on the weekends, every once in a while they go, "Hey, you want to go out with us?" And then they always pick one of these resorts or one of these fancy restaurants at one of the resorts. Now I'm not going to say that, we buy every time we go out, because that doesn't happen.
As I hear the stories, you very rarely buy. Wait a minute now.
Well, that's when I'm with friends. When I'm with family, sometimes.
Okay, all right.
In fact, I don't know. It'll be another argument, I know.
What's that?
But I don't know if you realize this, but speaking of my son, he celebrated a birthday this past week.
Oh, did not know that.
Yeah, so I said, hey, next time I see you, I'm taking you and the family out wherever you want to go. Nice restaurant. Because usually when I'm with the boy, he won't let me buy. And he's one of those guys that'll even sneak the check before you even know it dropped.
Okay, I get it. I do. I mean,
see, and I've told you this.
He's a good guy. Let's face it. He's a good guy, and he wants to, support his dad in his old age.
As I don't know. It's just something about how I was grown up, I guess, or grew up or whatever. It's like the parents, always bought the kids. If we went out to eat, the parents always bought.
Yes, but as I remember it, that's when we were younger. When we were, me as the kid, we were a lot younger.
Now, okay.
So I'm just going to, I guess it continue. I don't know. I
hate to say this, but I will.
Okay.
Because I didn't like her that much anyway. Like when my mom and my dad were both alive,
right,
and my mother was healthy, they would take us out. They would always buy. Always buy. I mean, it was like my son. He would have the check before you even knew that the check came. And then when my mom died and my dad remarried a few years later, then it changed.
Oh.
We'll go Dutch.
Oh.
So then we became Dutch people.
Okay.
And, that was okay for me. I didn't mind. And a lot of times when we go with my daughter, we go Dutch too. But, that's just, I don't know. It feels weird sometimes being a parent and not buying your children's stuff. But yet I love them both. I love her boyfriend. I love her. They're great people. But man, they like going to expensive restaurants. And I'm a tightwad. And they should know by now that the old man's a tightwad. So what are you doing taking me to a restaurant where my fish sandwich is going to be $35?
Maybe that's why they offer to buy, because they know Dad would be taking them to, In-N-Out Burger or something like that.
Yeah. Somewhere like that. I can
Or
get a
real
fish-
expensive Five Guys.
Yeah. Yeah, that's me eating out in high class.
I understand.
We go to Five Guys. Of course, when we have a special night out, a little woman and I, it's always Texas Roadhouse.
Love that place. Love that place. So no complaints there for sure.
But yeah, we go out, then we go to some fancy Disney resort or something where I get the check and I basically crap my pants.
I was gonna say, looks like last month's car payment, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I get it. I do. But the world is a very expensive place nowadays, in case you have not noticed.
Not if you're a tightwad.
It doesn't matter if you're a tightwad or not. It's an expensive place out there. So good luck with that. So anyway, you're going to travel. This whole conversation started with BJ Odom on the road next week, perhaps. And not perhaps, he's definitely going to be on the road, and whether or not we're going to take a vacation day off here, a summer vacation.
Yeah, because the son always says, you guys can take a week off every now and again.
Sure.
I'm not going to, penalize you or, you deserve it. And I'm
Thanks.
I'd say, no, we're professionals. We're
you and I
used to
have
working holidays and weekends.
No kidding. We did for a long time. But we tested this. You can just do it from your iPad. It'll work.
Yeah, I think it'd be kind of cool.
I think it might be.
Just find out where I am. We're planning on maybe Savannah for a day or two, then going to Helen.
It'd be like one of those little kids' books. Where's BJ?
Yeah, like we're gonna for the first time. And my wife has her grandparents. I think one of them was German or maybe both. I don't know. But I don't know if you've ever heard of this place called Helen, Georgia.
Of course.
It's up in the mountains, and it's a Bavarian community. It's all like, I guess if we went in October, it'd really be happening because I guess they have a huge Oktoberfest there.
Fredericksburg, Texas, same thing. Very German, lots of festivals and great beer and all that. Yes. But Helen, Georgia, I've heard of it. Never been there. I've heard of it. So that could be fun. We're going to go. Cool.
I was all excited. I found a nice hotel right on the river where you could watch, the tubers go by and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I was so excited. So I put in the dates we were planning on being there. They were all booked up. Son of a bitch.
Something going on up there? Well, I mean,
I don't know.
Summer weekends in northern Georgia are pretty much constant. It's like tourist season in Southwest Florida. Same thing. So, yeah, you're gonna have to do a little digging for sure.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we don't have to stay in Helen. We can go to Helen for the day and walk around and cool.
So so from your hotel, you'll go to Helen back. See what I did there?
Ba-dum-bum.
Thank you, folks. Be here all week. So yeah, that's good. So anyway, enjoy, have fun. Look forward. If you want to do the show while you're on the road, that's fine. If you don't, I'm okay with it too. It's okay. It's all good. I'm sure our fans, though, they might. I don't want to disappoint the fans out there.
Yeah, neither do I. Because they're what counts. They're the ones that they're the reason why we make tens of dollars each year.
Tens of dollars. Tens of dollars. That is true. Yes. So, speaking of the fans, well, he's more than a fan. He's a friend of the show. Our old buddy Dave is. He says he texted me again this week. Just listened to the rest of episode 202 moments ago. That was when we talked about. Shout out to our old buddy Dave Keller there. Says, towards the end, you were talking about possibly coming to Maggie Valley, and you said, I'm curious to see if our friend Dave was talking. I'm curious to see what it looks like our friend Dave was talking about it. Shout out to our buddy Dave Keller there, who's probably not listening this deep into the podcast, but next week I'll get a text that'll prove me wrong. Now, consider this text proof that you were indeed wrong. So there you go. So there you go. And he says, by the way, I also have a fun against all odds trivia contest story to tell you when you have 5 minutes, blah, blah, blah. Maybe we should just bring him on the show and have him do his trivia contest thing with the show one of these days. So,
could we win fabulous prizes, or do you know?
But now that I've said it live on the show and he will listen to it, you better damn well believe he'll be saying, great, Bill, what am I on?
I'm trying to look at the BJ and Bill email, and he always he sends the messages to you, but when I go to our great email account,
sometimes you get them there.
Sometimes I get one or two, but nothing this week.
Nothing in the email box this week. I'm sorry. The inbox is nothing in the inbox. I'm sorry. It's all right.
Well, let's prove that we do have listeners and take a break, and we'll see if there's any commercials in there.
What's that got to do with anything?
Because, well, if there's nobody listening, there won't be a commercial in the break.
Okay. All right, I got you.
We'll just come right back, and then they'll go, oh, we must be the only person listening today.
All right, good. Stand by, everybody. Slurp on your coffee. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
BJ Odom here from Gift of Life, the Organ Transplant Podcast. A reminder, my memoir, More Parts Than a Chicken Nugget, isn't just a medical story. It's a survival story filled with humor, and heart. It'll make you laugh, maybe even cry, and definitely believe in second chances. More Parts Than a Chicken Nugget. Available now on Amazon.
Most people spend years planning for retirement, but not nearly enough time planning for what comes after the paycheck ends. Hi, Bill Stevens here, and like a lot of people our age, I wanted more than just slowing down. I wanted purpose, something meaningful, something that could still create some income from home without punching a clock every day. That's why I started building my own home-based affiliate marketing business. Now, I know that's a fancy term, but it's really pretty simple. I'm also getting help from a big online community and step-by-step support. And now I help other people nearing retirement discover that maybe their next chapter of life could become the best one yet. Want to learn more? Well, check out my website, bizwithbill.com. Again, www.bizwithbill.com. That's with a Z. We're back. BJ and Bill, the podcast. And nothing in the inbox, not much happening on the whatchamacallit. It's summer. It's kind of quiet out there. I get it. Living in college town of Gainesville, people. Students are just now starting to come back to town. So it's been a lovely, quiet summer. The pickleball courts have been mostly empty, and I know that's all about to change in the next week or so. So, not that we've played a lot of pickleball. There's been so much rain around here. We were talking about that before we started recording the show, that last 3 days, we recorded this on a Monday morning. Here it is. This is the first time that it's not been raining as I look out my office window. Rained all night last night, rained all day Sunday, rained most of the day Saturday. So if I were a farmer, I would look to the skies and say, yes, we needed this. But I don't. I'm a pickleball player. Come on, give me a break.
Well, we want to go to these summer nights at SeaWorld with the daughter and boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
But it keeps raining, on the weekends, and they both have like real jobs, and
yes,
so they can't really go out during the week, school nights. But so we usually push for a Saturday or Sunday. It seems like the last 3 Saturdays and Sundays, big chance of rain each and every day.
Right. Yeah, it's okay. We'll be fine.
We do a lot of. Oh, go ahead.
I was just saying, we're old guys. We're retired. We got nothing but time. We can wait for the rain to stop.
And we're seniors, right?
Of course.
I have some senior news for all of our senior listeners.
Can't wait to hear it.
85-year-old Donna Mills. Remember her?
Yes.
Donna Mills. She was on some, late night soaps, and
yeah,
I guess not late night. But
yeah, real big TV actress, of course.
Kind of a, back in her day, a really hot looking babe, I would say.
Pretty much. I would say you're right. Sure.
Well, she's going to have a fans only page.
Oh, wait.
You just remembered what a fans only page usually consists of, didn't you?
Wait a minute. You want the light to come on? Bing! The light just came on. Bing! I turned the light on in my office. Really?
Yeah.
Say more, but gently.
Watch how we step through this next piece of information.
Carefully step through this minefield.
Now, she's 84 years old.
Wow.
Could it be hot 84-year-old, somewhat nude pictures?
Doubt it.
Or could it be like, because, back in the day, she was pretty much sexy.
Sure.
And she probably, well, in fact, I know she took some sexy pictures.
I'm sure she did.
When she was younger.
Most actors, actresses all do that. We all did that.
Yeah.
Thank God I didn't, but we all did that.
Yeah, I never did either. I wanted to.
Anyway.
But do you think she'll be posting like pictures from her older days when she was, a beautiful actress? Or will she be maybe posting provocative pictures at 84?
I don't get it. I don't see how that works either way. I don't think.
I'm a 71-year-old man.
I'll be 70 at my next birthday. Thank you.
I remember her.
Of course.
I'm not getting any younger.
Hell no.
I might not mind looking at a few little shots of her at 84 going, how many wrinkles are there? How in the hell has she not got as many wrinkles as I got? I'm younger.
With all due respect, no, not interested. And if you were, you could scroll Twitter/X and get similar results for free. Because there are ladies on Twitter of all ages and all shapes and all descriptions not doing the fans thing, but close. Trying to get a little attention. It's all attention. That's all people want, is they just want attention. So I get that. But
I know you can make money from fans only.
Oh, hello.
Some people make money.
But not all. I mean, yes. There's the statistics. The statistics are interesting, though.
Everybody has fetishes. There might be people out there that have fetishes of,
there might
older
be
women.
There might be. And all it takes is not a few, but, a few hundred, few thousand to be paying. So if you, this is the kind of internet nerd that Bill is. This is the kind of internet nerd that I am, is that I've seen a couple of those videos about that website and about how so many hundreds of thousands, maybe even millions of young and middle-aged ladies have an account on that website, and only like 10% of them are actually making money. But, we see the superstars, we see, because they're on Entertainment Tonight or, TMZ or whatever. I get it. But for the most part, and I'm talking the overwhelming majority, not making any money. No. So
really?
Now she has a name. You're right. She's famous and all of that. Depending on how she did it, could she make some money with it? Yes. Is that, boy, if it's come to that's how she needs to make, not how she needs to make money. If she needs to make some money and that's her choice of how to do it, I'm not so sure about those life choices, but hey, got it.
Now you're bumming me out, because I was thinking they have fans only pages with men too.
Yeah, good luck with that.
I'm thinking, I'm only 71. I'm like 13 years younger than her. I could bounce out some of my pictures and, I made over $12, last month
from Facebook
with my AI voice.
Bubba
James.
Yeah.
I only made like $12. Well, I made about the same, with my Facebook post. And had another $12 on my nude shots for fans only, and I'm rolling in the dough.
You could pay for that vacation after all.
Yeah, maybe I'll just take all that money and put it on top of me with no clothes on, and that could be one of my pictures. And then them ladies will go, "My God, look at all that money!" They won't notice it's all $1 bills, but look at all that money.
Yeah, I wouldn't pay to see that, but I would be curious to see that. So yeah, no, I won't be your first customer by any long stretch of the imagination there. So, but
Maybe I'll even go out and get a loan so I can get a few more dollars to throw on top of me.
oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, yeah. You could probably go to Amazon and buy like, the movie prop money,
Yeah, yeah.
like the kids are always flashing around in the Instagram stories. One of those money guns. I love those. Those are cool. So yeah, that you try that. You get back to us on that. That's all I'm going to say. You get back to us on that. We'll see how it goes.
I got to look into this because maybe it costs money too to have a fans only page. I don't know.
I believe that it does. And of course, that if you do make any money from it, of course, they're keeping their percentage. So,
Yeah.
just like anybody else in the world. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It sounds like risky business. Nod to our friend Tom Cruise. Sounds like risky business to me.
Yeah. Well, I bet there's women out there that would pay to see Tom Cruise.
Of course they are. Yes. You're not a movie star.
Oh, that's
You're
true.
not an action hero. Sorry.
Oh,
You're just
man.
not.
But I do have a biography out, a memoir entitled More Parts Than a Chicken Nugget, which I can see right now on Bill's beautiful bookcase behind him.
You're welcome. There you go. Yeah, and I'm not getting nothing for that. No product placement, no sponsorship fees, no nothing. I got nothing. I'm just doing it there because I'm a nice guy.
Well, thanks for being nice. Now, if just someone saw it.
Right. And bought it. And bought it.
Hey, I went all last month without one sale of my book, More Parts Than a Chicken Nugget on Amazon. And what is this, the third? And I already have two this month. I don't know what happened, but we had they flocked to buy it this month.
A flock of two.
Yeah, a flock of two.
I actually talked to a friend of mine this weekend or last week, and she's strongly considering writing a book on her health journey. I don't know if she was inspired by yours or not. Actually, I don't know that she ever listens to the podcast. But she's had an interesting health journey, more of the spiritual Eastern medicine side of things, the acupunctures and the herbalist things and all of that. And she's investigating various publishing routes and all of that. And I told her about how my friend BJ, of course, is killing it with his own, book, and how he had a ghostwriter help him and all of that. And so I don't know if that made a difference. But maybe I'll get a referral to our friend Christine there. So who knows? Anything's possible.
I just had someone send me a book in the mail the other day. And I wish I had it on me so I could give you the title of it. It's another one of kind of like mine,
Right.
How he went from
Right.
almost being in the clouds to not being in the clouds.
In the clouds. Okay. Interesting. Unless you're a rock star, a superstar, it's something, or have a big audience. Making money with a book on Amazon is this. I mean, we're not telling BJ anything he doesn't already know. That's a tough row to hoe. That's a tough thing to do because there's just so many of them. I mean, you are literally another grain of sand on the beach.
Yeah.
And unless you can do something, unless you have an audience to stand, and now, we're talking about our friend, no, she's not our friend. We're talking about the Donna Mills thing. She's probably got millions of followers on Instagram or Facebook or whatever. I'm not saying she's not writing a book, but if she were to write a book, she probably has.
Yeah, I was going to say she probably has.
Probably has. You bring it to that audience. Okay, now publishers are interested. Now a real publisher, in a real business like in New York, some is going to go, oh, wait, you have 10 million followers between Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and all that? Okay, let's talk. You are you're swimming in such a big ocean, and it's full of some big whales. I mean, here we are, BJ and Bill, lowly little guys, but pick a DJ with, I mean, Howard Stern writes a book.
It
Okay.
sells, yeah.
Yeah. Or if you're a publisher, I'm interested. Thank you very much. Ryan Seacrest writes a book. I'm interested if I'm a publisher. Sure. Because they have millions and millions and millions of followers that you can push it to. Perfect.
Just takes one of those little TV hosts, on one of those national daytime shows to go.
Yes.
Have you read this
Good luck
book?
with that.
Have you read this book? It was a good read, and I really loved it. And I've got it on my to-do read list where everyone should read it. Then you might sell a few thousand.
And again, yes, to answer your question. No, it wasn't a question. To come back to your comment. Yes, brilliant, fabulous. If you can get Oprah, Reese Witherspoon, somebody like that to, say, wow, look at this, More Parts of the Chicken. I go, what a great book. Just read it this weekend. Fabulous. You're going to sell 1 million copies. But how many books are they getting? Again, you're a small fish in a big ocean full of people that are sending all these people books by the carton, I'm sure. So,
yeah. Well, I will say this. If you believe in Chat GPT,
I kind of do.
Chat GPT told me if you sell between 150 and 200 books lifetime,
right, you're doing
pretty damn good if you're just a first time nobody author that people really don't know,
which you have done. So
yeah,
hats off.
So I've done better than I guess many other people who have done it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm up to 173.
Let's go for the 200. Yeah.
To me, that doesn't sound like. To me, it really sounds disappointing.
Yeah.
But to Chat GPT, it says, no, you've done well. 150 to 200 books is usually a lifetime of book sales for any book that goes up on Amazon from a nobody.
I don't doubt that. I really don't.
I guess Chat GPT's calling me a nobody.
No, Chat GPT is, for better or worse, calling you average. So actually you're above average because they said that was 200 is a good number.
Yeah.
And you're almost
there.
Even
150, between 150 and 200 is like knocking it out of the park. And to me, I feel like I bunted and they threw me out at first.
Well, again, we're a little more used to bigger numbers in our career. If somebody had said, wow, BJ and Bill, you got 179 listeners to the morning show, you'd be, well, okay, we're going to be looking for a new job pretty soon. But yeah, I get it. I do. So, all right. Good for you. Good for you.
Well, break time here and come back and finish up the show for another several thousand.
We'll try and have something a little more exciting to talk about. But yes, let's take a break. We will be right back. And welcome back. This is BJ and Bill, the podcast. I'm Bill Stevens. That's BJ Odom. And if you are enjoying, I don't know that we said this at the beginning of the show, and we always do. If you're enjoying the show as much as we're enjoying bringing it to you, please, wherever you get your podcast, leave us that 5-star review. Apple, Spotify, iHeartRadio, YouTube Music. We're on all of them. You can check our Facebook page. Do a search for BJ and Bill, the podcast. Have to type out the whole thing. You'll find our page. And it's the same for the email address, BJ and Bill, the podcast @gmail.com. There you go. I'm looking at my face here on the Zoom call. I see I got to cut myself shaving the other day and it hasn't healed yet. Damn it.
Oh man, I hate when that happens.
Tried some new razor blade. Well, I used a real live old school single blade razor.
Oh, brave man.
No. It's actually, I'm not going to say if you do it right. In my mind, because I was using the 5-blade throwaway,
like me.
They cost $100 for a package of them, and it's all that. They work just fine, but it seemed like it was, I don't know, irritating my face or whatever. So a year or so ago, I found this online, of course, with a Facebook ad or something, a real live straight single blade, old school, like your father or grandfather did it, like my father, we're old enough to have, that kind of age. And with single blade, and you just, and so I went on to Amazon and I'm like, I don't know what kind of blades to buy. So they had like a sample pack where you got like a 5-pack of like literally 20 different brands or something like that. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So I'm working my way through that. And the ones that I'm on right now are terrible. So for what I paid for them, which is next to nothing. That's the beauty, of course, of the single blade razors, is they're super cheap. I mean, if you're buying these, like I said, the 4, 5, 6, 10 blade, throw away, whatever. Anyway, don't let me get started on. Well, I'm already started. Anyway, cut myself.
Now, I just recently.
I
don't know. I'm looking. I look gold no matter what I look. So
yeah, but really clean shaven at least.
Well, I got the little fuzz there. I keep it on my chin. I've been using, and I just bought it, and it was like about $79.
Crazy.
But I got one of those 3-head electric Norelco shavers.
Oh, an electric. Cool.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I've been using that, and it's not been too bad. Although, like when I use a razor and then I go like this, I go, oh, okay, there's no little stubbles. But I use that, and it seems like, 10 minutes later, I got stubbles.
Yeah, I was going to say $79. I was thinking, oh, that's expensive for razor blades, but it's cheap for an electric.
Yeah.
You probably got to spend like $200-$300 for something from Germany with, more parts than a chicken nugget, more parts than a Mercedes Benz, that has all the goodies in it and all that. So, but anyway, yeah, shaving. It's, I don't know. I kind of still take the pleasure of the ritual of it. To actually, and I used to not do it for a week at a time, and I would look scruffy as hell, and then I'd look in the mirror one day and go, oh my God. And now it's like, not every day, but every other day, shave my face, do the thing. So today's got to be if the rain stops and I can get out of this house, and today's a haircut too. So today's a haircut day. So,
well, I'm going to be going to get a VIP haircut.
A VIP?
And that's at, what is it? Sports Clips.
Oh, I've never been to one. Have you done? Is that your regular place?
When I was in Winter Haven, it was. And now I just use I go to the cheap place.
Right.
Because I'm a tightwad. I said that earlier in the show. But I just got an email saying I got a free VIP haircut.
Oh. I don't even know if we have a Sports Clips
you've
place
got to
in
have
this
one
town. You would think in a college town, you would think
Gainesville's big enough for
Yeah.
But I don't know. I feel weird when I get one. Not the haircut.
Why?
But okay, first of all, they put which feels good. It's nice, but they put the hot towel on you.
Yep.
They put it on your face and they let it set for a couple minutes.
Yep.
They give you a nice shampoo.
Yep.
And then they cut. And then this is where it gets weird for me. They got like the little pulsating vibrator, and they vibrate your shoulders and stuff and your neck. It's part of the VIP treatment.
Oh, okay.
At
cool.
Sports Clips.
Okay.
And they start doing it, and they're usually, some young girl about, most guys be going, oh my God, this is the greatest thing since.
Right.
But
That's the point.
I have a daughter. And I'm going, okay, that's good. You don't, that's good. You can stop now.
Right.
I don't know. Call me weird. Call me old fashioned. It just, they're not even using their hands. They're using like this big electric,
machine.
Machine,
yeah, for sure.
But they're, and
I hear you.
That's good. That's good. That's all I need. I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah. Your father would come in and kick my ass any minute. He saw you doing that.
Yeah, but it's their job. It's their job.
But I'm old school.
Okay, I got you.
I just can't see one of those young girls. It's wrong. It's wrong. Damn it.
I just checked. We have 2 of them here in Gainesville. So yeah, not that I like you said, I go to I'm not gonna say cheap. I mean, it's nowadays it's whatever it is.
I go to Supercuts.
Yes, I do too. I mean, what's the other one? Supercuts, Great Clips. The other
Great
one.
Clips. Yeah, the
other one. And I'm on their mailing list. You sign in. You can sign in online as I'm walking out the door. By the time I get there, you're sitting down. It's perfect. It's great. So,
well, I will say, and this actually because I went regularly when I was in Winter Haven because I like the hot, the hot towel and all that. It's just I just said, you don't need to give me the shoulder massage. I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
but they did all the other stuff. And like about every other month, maybe every quarter, I
Mm-hmm.
would get a coupon in an email saying come in for a free VIP haircut.
Mm-hmm.
And so that, I made it worth it.
There you go. Very nice. Yes, I get it.
Now,
So,
I don't know
but
if I don't know if I want to tell this story.
uh-oh, what's that?
It's weird.
It's weird. Like
So,
what?
and I don't think this was appropriate. And I almost messaged the company and said, you need to get rid of this girl.
Uh-oh.
So
Oh,
I go into what is it, Super Cuts or whatever, not Sports Clips, but
right.
and so I'm sitting there, and do you make conversation with the girl? Because I think that's good.
Yes, I usually do. Yes. I mean, not a lot, but yeah.
And usually, if I mention that I had a heart transplant, and they ask, some questions about it, kind of, easy talk for me. And
Sure.
I try to, plug my podcast,
Of course.
and my
Plug the
book.
book.
Maybe I start promoting the book, More Parts Than a Chicken Neck.
Right.
But then I go, I had a heart transplant and a kidney transplant. She goes, I was in the hospital. They tried to kill me. They wanted my organs. They wanted to kill me because they wanted my organs. You think it's right for someone to give their organ? And she went off.
Wow.
And she's cutting my hair. And I'm going, just get me out of here. And I did not say another word. I did not say nothing.
Wow.
But she, like some screw in her head, kind of loosened right when I said I had a transplant. And I think for the next 10 minutes, it loosened even more. And by the time I got out of the chair, it's like, let me pay you. There's my money. Get the hell out of here before she kills me. She was a crazy lady.
That's funny. That's funny.
No, it wasn't. Not if you were
I
sitting,
understand. Yeah,
not
no,
if you
I
were
get it.
sitting in the chair and this lady was saying, I was in the hospital one time. They tried to kill me because they wanted my organs.
Right.
And I'm like, oh my God.
Are you valuable
Girl's
somehow?
batshit crazy. I will tell you this. I have never been back to that place since.
I'm sure you have not. Is that in town? Is that there in Claremont?
Oh, yeah. It's right down the road from me. Now,
that's funny.
And I'll give Brandon a shout out because they live close to us too. Brandon, my daughter's boyfriend.
Yeah.
He goes there. He's had her a couple times, and he said she kind of told him the same story, and he said nothing at all about transplants. But he says I enjoy her because she's just crazier, and I enjoy. Like you can sit there with her, but I think she was ready to take my organs out. It's like I was scared shitless when I walked out of that place.
Funny. That's a new horror movie. Stephen King is writing that book right now. Speaking of authors with a following, there you go.
But
oh man, I love that. I mean, I don't love that. It's funny. It's hilarious. But okay,
I didn't do it, but I almost wanted to call. You need to fire this girl because she is, that shit crazy.
I might not suggest firing somebody, but you might suggest a talk to somebody about their conversations during their haircut thing.
Yeah.
It's like, you imagine she does that with everybody?
Well, I don't know, but Brandon said he told her the story too. They tried to kill her in the hospital.
Right.
Because they wanted her organs. I said, well, you didn't tell her you were related to me, did you? She'd probably take your organs right there in the middle of the haircut.
Yeah, no, that's awesome and funny. And yeah, no.
I have not been back since.
I noticed.
I even walk by there, I get nervous.
I noticed.
It's right next to my Publix.
Oh, it's right. Oh, okay. Yeah. That's. I was going to say, I noticed, because I mean, it's like, whenever I'm at one of these, where I go to is the Supercuts, of course, like we were talking about, fast and cheap and easy and good. Actually, great clips. Mine's great clips. I just looked at it on the map because I was thinking maybe I could make a reservation now. It's never the same people twice when I go. It's never.
Probably because one, they don't pay that well.
Probably.
And they got wackos that work for them.
And I think they rotate around at the different stores in town and all of that stuff. There was, when I first moved to town years ago, there was one guy, and I could tell because, I mean, it was he wasn't hard to miss. He was a guy, a big man and a little older, and and just super nice guy, but he was a talker. I mean, about anything, family and sports and whatever.
Most
and
are.
yeah. You sat down and he just talked, and then you got up in 20 minutes and was like, see you next time.
Yeah.
So, but actually had him a couple, 3 times, and then he's disappeared too. So I don't know where these people are going. They go to the hospital. They have their organs harvested, apparently. I don't know.
He
Crazy
was
stuff.
scary.
Scary.
But here's the sad thing
Haircut's
about
scary.
it. I'm going to tell you the worst thing about it. Like you go into those places and sometimes you walk out and go, oh, that's a good haircut. And sometimes you walk out and go, oh my God, I hope I never get that person again. The sad thing is I walked out, she gave me a great haircut. It looked good, but I don't want her touching my hair again.
I would like to go back sometimes to the same person again. Like I said, I've rarely, if ever, seen the same crew twice at the place. So I don't know.
I think that is like you go get your, I call it a beauty license. I guess it's cosmetic or
cosmetology is something like that. Yes.
Yeah. So they get their license.
Yes.
And I think that's like, radio people, like you're looking for your first gig in radio. You go to a small market radio station, get your feet wet and learn the business. I think when you first get out of cosmetology school or whatever, and you got your little diploma, you go, I'm going to go to Supercuts and get my first job. And then I think you graduate to like, Betty Boop's parlor down the road or something like that.
A private salon.
Yeah. And I, cause they make better money. And I do think also that I've seen this, and which is, I think is weird in Supercuts, because Claremont's kind of a retirement community, although we got some, good young, families too. But a lot of senior women go in there too.
Into the
Supercuts, yeah.
Yes, because I see that all the time when I go too as well. But it's kind of like the McDonald's of haircutting place.
It is.
You could now as a guy, I know very, 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 very. I know zero, in fact, men who would actually spend more than they needed to, the absolute bare minimum on a haircut. It's like $20 for the barber or whatever. When I lived in Sarasota, there was a barber shop that I could literally walk to from the apartment I was at, and I did several times. Nice old guy, sit and chat for a while, cash money out the door. But same thing, a guy will not spend a ton of money on a haircut if he doesn't have to. A lady with some time and some money and some whatever, that's what they do.
My wife and daughter, they don't go to Supercuts.
Oh no. What's their average? What's their average bill?
I don't know my daughter because I don't see her bills, but
right.
I go, that was like, I can go a whole year and spend this much money and get a haircut. Especially if they like do the color shit.
I know.
And it curls
I know.
All the other stuff.
See, there's my point. So anyway, it's a good, but you're right. I don't know how we got off on this topic, but you're right. Probably the people, the ladies or guys or both or whoever that get their license and get in a year's worth of practice at the local Supercuts, Great Clips, Sport Clips, whatever the heck, and then find either a real gig or start their own.
Yeah.
A lot of them do their own thing. So good for you. Love the entrepreneurial thing.
Now, I've never been there, but maybe I should try. But first I'm going to get my free haircut from.
Do that. Yes.
But there is a barber shop in between Five Guys and who's the burrito place? Moe's. Welcome to Moe's.
Welcome to Moe's.
There's a Five Guys. There's a haircut guy, like a barber.
A barbershop, a real barbershop.
And then there's Moe's.
Perfect.
Just like a little 3-shop plaza.
Lunch and a haircut. Perfect.
Yeah. Well, you could actually have one and then get your haircut. And I'm still hungry. And then go to the
then go next door. I love that. I wonder if there's a barbershop near me in this neighborhood. They're not so much. I mean, I'm not saying I'm out in the country, but I'm not actually close to, well, whatever. I should look that up though. That's a good question.
Now I never went there, but it's gone now. And tell me if you would go there. Okay. I'm going to give you the scenario. So pretty much down by the end of the main road that gets us out to the highway,
Yes.
there was like an empty lot.
Yes.
And there was usually like, and they put a gate up and they closed it off. They don't let people go there anymore. But there was always like 2 food trucks there selling food. And then there was a barber, like a,
Barber shop.
Yeah, like a barber. There was no building. It was all, like a food truck, but it
Like
was
a
a
food
haircut
truck barber
truck.
shop
Yeah.
in
It was
in a truck.
in a truck. He even had like outside his truck was like the little windy
Spinning
thing,
barber pole. Cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
And I'm like going, I don't think I could go into a
That's
barber truck.
right. I've never seen that, never heard of that, never experienced that. What a crazy idea. Now, the other half of me goes, why the hell not? But would I do it? I'm sure you could look him up online. He's probably got a Facebook page with reviews or a Google business page with reviews and see if he's any good or whatever. But
Well, when we first moved here, like I said, there was 2 food
Yeah.
trucks usually down there and him.
yeah,
Now they put a gate and a fence and they don't
Crazy.
allow anything in there. Like, and so,
crazy.
but so he's probably been gone for over a year, but I like,
Okay.
who goes to get their hair cut?
At a barber
And a
truck.
a barber truck.
That's funny.
I guess so. My wife takes, there's a lady in the neighborhood here that has her dog groomed and has one of those, those trucks.
Mobile dog. Yes. See that all the time. Yeah.
And I think, here's what I think the deal is. I think she gets her dogs done for free because then she always puts out something on Facebook on our community page. Friday, the groomer will be here.
Oh.
Bring your dogs.
Oh.
And so, like, my wife is one of them because she likes whoever this person is that's grooming. She's doing a good job. So there's usually about 10, I don't know how many ladies go down there with their little puppy dogs.
Wow.
And
nice little business arrangement there. I love that kind of
I'm not
thinking.
saying that's what's going on.
Sure.
But I got a good feeling that's what's going on.
I love that kind of thinking. I do. That, kind of helping each other out in the neighborhood here. I love that. So yeah, that's very cool.
How much time we got? I'm going to throw this last thing out.
Sure. You got 10 minutes. Sure.
Because I was just talking about the doggy truck, where they do the grooming.
Dog truck. Yep.
My friend more than yours, Tom Drake.
Yes.
Does the cruise and travel news.
Yes.
Like to welcome him back to the podcast playground. He's coming back to the podcast playground again. But he talked to me about the gift of life. He says, maybe you should have a gift of life cruise because he's now a travel agency too.
Mm.
And he says, if we can get 50 people, like 25, 50 people, couples on the boat to do a gift of life cruise. And I'm going, I don't know if, a lot of, transplant people do that because, we're afraid of germs and, we know what.
Bring a doctor. Make sure a doctor is among the crews.
But I'm wondering if we should talk to him about a BJ and Bill cruise.
Wow.
Because if we could here's how it would work. If we could get like 25 couples.
Right.
So like 25 rooms or whatever.
Right.
You and me, we get a free cruise.
Yes.
And we could go for free and you could take, your little woman. I could take my little woman. And all we have to do is maybe like have a BJ and Bill oldies party or something one night on the cruise ship. And
we were approached on that idea back in radio days, weren't we?
Oh yeah, we did a couple of them. I know I did a couple of them.
Well, not big cruises, but
no, they were like, like weekend cruises. They were like 3-day cruises.
Yeah. And of course, our friend Vicky and I did our psychic cruises out of Naples, the Naples Princess.
Oh yeah, that was cool.
Many times, and we had a great time doing that. Made some good money too.
Yeah,
so
maybe I should talk to our old buddy Tom Drake and say.
But he's talking real cruise. I mean, he's talking
he's talking like 3 or 4 day cruise.
Yeah. Out of what, Miami or Tampa?
A 5-day cruise. I don't know. He does them from all over.
Oh.
He's doing it. He's doing a big cruise coming up. It's called the Long Island Comedy Cruise.
Cool.
Jackie the Joke Man Martlin, from the Howard Stern days.
Okay. That's way back.
John Ferrantino is going to be on that. Richie Minervini.
You're pulling names out of a hat. I don't know them.
Yeah,
But
these
it's
are
okay.
these are all big Long Island comedy names.
Okay.
And of course, our friend Tom Drake. They're
Okay.
all on the bill. And Dottie, his wife, who was a cruise director for many, many years,
Right.
when she retired, is going to host the whole show. And that'll be part of the cruise. Like you've got to take the special cruise.
Right.
Then you've got a special show one night where only people that are on or the Long Island cruise.
I know our friend, our psychic friend, Reverend Gregory, his partner, his wife, is also a travel agent, and they've talked about doing a big cruise for like a psychic cruise kind of a thing.
Oh, that would be cool. Yeah.
That would be awesome. And the last time I think it was like COVID times interrupted that or something. I don't remember. So, but I don't know if they've ever actually done one, but I've seen her post about the idea. Maybe they're just, throwing some bait in the water and seeing who would be interested. I'm not sure, but yeah, I should probably talk to him about that. Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
So yeah, but talk to Tom and see what the deal is and how that works and what needs to be done.
Yeah, we could, if nothing else, put it on our, we'll do it.
Yeah.
Talk about it on the podcast.
Well, you'd want,
do some
it'd have to be scheduled way out in the future, like, 6 months or a year ahead, probably.
Yeah, maybe 6 months. I want to go, so let's not make it too far in the future.
We want to make sure BJ's still around. Because it wouldn't be the formerly BJ and Bill podcast.
See that poster? That's the AI. He's still here. Listen to his voice, and you can have me on a push button. Hello, everybody. How you doing? Welcome to the cruise. I'm BJ.
Oh man. Well, pretty soon they're gonna have, well, they already do. I mean, I've seen Elvis in concert. I've seen, Michael Jackson and all the post mortem, so they just put the film together and they project it on stage along with the band and looks like the real thing.
I guess they need to do that with my comedy act.
Yes, there you go.
Appearing tonight.
For the 9,342nd time. Welcome to the Laugh-In Comedy Cafe, in the year 2500.
It's called Snappers now, by the way.
What is?
Snappers. Laugh-In Comedy Cafe.
Really?
It's now Snappers Comedy Club. Never
Still
worked
a comedy club.
Yeah, and we used to be Snappers. Well, they still are. Was in Tampa, and then the guy in Tampa bought that one, and now he's got Snappers in Tampa. I think there's 2 up there in the Tampa Bay Area, and then 4 miles. I don't know if he's got any more or not, but
and
he's growing a little empire. Yeah, Snappers Comedy Club.
Cool. Weird name, but okay. It sounds like a fish place. Yeah,
that's what I'm thinking too. I'd like to have some snapper, please.
Yeah, it sounds like have your fried fish and comedy. There you go. It's worth a shot. All right, that's awesome. I love that. All right, last minute stuff.
No, I have been eating well because of this cardiac rehab.
You have or have not?
I have.
Good.
And I've been exercising.
Wow. I know we had to move the start. Well, we've kind of made the shift in the podcast to record at a different time because you have a online exercise class.
And you know what? I will be done by the end of the month.
Oh,
but
you're not going to continue. You should just keep going.
No, I am going to continue on my own because, okay, I'm going to tell you.
Making the raised eyebrow.
No,
look at
I'm
you?
not. I'm not winking. I'm not doing nothing. But this is something, and I don't know, some people are going to say, oh my God, he is in bad shape. Of course, this is a roller chair, so I wouldn't do it with a roller chair.
Mm-hmm.
But I could not sit in a chair and put my hands in front of me and stand up.
Oh, right.
From the chair.
Okay.
I could not do that. I do it off the couch. I do it off the bed. I do it off the chair.
Right.
I'm constantly doing that. And I says, you know what? I'm never going to go back to the point where I got to use my hands and push my way up out of the chair. I'm going to come up, without.
And you're there now.
And I'm there.
Awesome.
I
was so freaking shocked the last time I saw a full body BJ Odom picture. He looked like a scarecrow, but not in a bad way. Not in a bad way.
Yeah. But yeah, I do that. And I even, because I have a coordinator there too.
Right.
I told my little coordinator, I said, I'm glad I did this because in the first I was like a little bitch. It just sucks, man. Why are you making me do this? I don't want to do this. It's crap.
Right.
And now I'm saying, I'm so glad I've done this, and I'm not going to go back to the days where I have to push myself out of a chair. I'm going to keep going so I can stand up out of a chair without using my hands, without pushing myself off. Just stand up on my own.
Well, are you there yet?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay, that's what I said. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Good for you. Good for
Want me
you.
to get a chair? A chair?
Well, I'm gonna now. You got me thinking about it, but this is a
Is
roller
it?
chair.
Yeah, it's a
too,
roller chair. Don't try. You
but-
might fall on your.
Yeah,
You know
might
what?
push. So if I do, but I could do that. I can. I mean, I could. The chair's got arms and it's kind of grabbing me there. Chair's got arms and it's grabbing me on the side. So I don't want to roll like you said. I don't want to go flailing around.
Yeah, you want to do it in a chair.
Yeah, yeah. But yes, you're right. And that kind of basic stuff is so, and I'm serious, so important to us old folks to keep a little bit of muscle because,
Yeah.
like you said, that's what started my mother's downfall. Is she had a fall in the house and spent 2 days on the floor until a neighbor found her. How scary is that shit? So I don't want to do that. So yeah, I know.
I need to get. I'm going to keep exercising, but I've thought about getting one of those little buttons, like life alert buttons, where if you do fall, your little necklace, you can push on your necklace, and they come find you.
Or your dog will come find you or something like that. Great. Yeah. No, I mean, not a terrible idea. But if you keep doing the exercise and all of that, hopefully, this is me knocking on wood, you won't need it.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah. The best advice, the best medicine, whatever you want to call it, is to not need it. So yeah. I get it. Good for you. Good for you. Maybe we could start like an exercise club or something like that. Once you're done with the official one, you and I could fire up a Zoom call and we could, get up out of the chair a few times.
Hey, maybe what we could do, we
Yes.
could do the BJ and Bill exercise program.
There you go.
And put it up on YouTube every week. I could show you exercise because I've been doing them, I got some weights, so I'm building up my upper body strength. I'm getting up out of a chair without using my hands.
As crazy ass as that sounds, I'm up for it. I think that's a great idea.
Watch these two old men get up out of a chair.
Wow.
We do it for you every Thursday at 3 here on YouTube.
Just in time for happy hour. There you go. That's a fabulous idea. It really is. We should I was thinking about this the other day, and I'll just plant this seed now. You let me know. Of course, today was show number 204. We're 4 shows away from 208, which will officially be the 4-year anniversary. I think we should do that one as a YouTube video, full video. You said that they put the audio on. That's the least we can do is let people see that we're still alive and kicking. So
I don't know though. Do people really want to look at this? Do they really want to look at this? That's what I
not really no, but it's just we're just doing it for fun, for our fun anyway. So I think it'd be worth it just to say yes, we are still alive and kicking. This is not AI. It's really us. Come on down, kind of a thing.
Yeah.
Whatever. So no, I think it's a good idea. It's all good.
Maybe what we should do.
Yes.
Put it up on Facebook Live every week. The BJ and Bill page.
Can't
Then we could do
yes.
that. Well, I hate to do that.
Is that still doable? Yeah, it's doable.
Well, because I use this board and the Gift of Life, the organ transplant podcast, which I do.
Yes.
I let people tell their stories, and because I blue link it.
Bluetooth.
Yeah, Bluetooth it to my board.
Right.
I could even hey, if you want to jump in, give us a call.
Oh, you're talking live.
Yeah, I could give my number. I don't know. I'd hate to do that. I'd have all these wackos.
I didn't hear you were quiet there. What?
I'd hate to do that because then all those wackos would start calling me. But
the girl from the haircut place, if nothing else.
Yeah, she goes, they almost killed me in the hospital and they took my organs. They wanted my organs.
There's a callback. So yes, but worth considering. See, we got all these great ideas. Who says us old guys can't still have good ideas? That's a great idea. Boy, I turned down like that and I'm looking and I'm like, oh boy, look at how that's thinning on top up there. Oh boy.
Oh, you look at this.
I know you got nothing left on top. You got nothing. Yeah. That's
look at that head there. What is that? 12?
Put a scarecrow in that.
Maybe 13.
Put a scarecrow in that for sure. All right, cool. All right, everybody. Well, we got some crazy ideas. And as always, we appreciate you hanging out with us. Leave that 5-star review wherever you get your podcasts. Visit us. Leave your suggestions, too, on the BJ and Bill Facebook page. Just do that search, BJ and Bill, the podcast at Facebook. Or email BJ and make his day. Send an email to BJ and Bill, the podcast at gmail.com. Awesome.
Yeah. Go do that.
Go do it. You'll feel better. BJ will feel better. Everybody will feel better. It'll be great. All right, everybody. Have yourself a great week. Till next week, it's just up to BJ on him to say.
See y'all.
I'll take a ride back in time when the airways were golden and the DJs shine. 2 mics, 2 guys, and a whole lot of laughs. Living like legends, bringing stories back.